If strapped for cash, most people still find a way to pay their car loans. That's rather than student debt or credit cards, because if you lose your access to your car, that means not being able to get to work or being able to maybe pick up groceries. That's why we're seeing a very alarming trend in the market. Auto loan, subprime specifically, auto loan delinquencies have increased at to the highest rate in over 30 years. Reaching 6.65%, it might not sound like much, but that's close to 1 million cars with my rough back of the envelope math. On one hand, the stock market is still near all-time highs, and home values have never been higher as well. This makes people feel very wealthy or rich on paper, but cash flows are starting to get hit. It's nice to check or see in recent years 401k balances increasing, but valuations are stretched quite thin, and I think it's well overdue that we could see a correction. Already, a lot of warning signs are flashing. This year, we've seen massive layoffs from UPS, Amazon, the federal government, and this is all putting a lot of pressure on the economy. Around the holidays is when we tend to see a lot more company layoffs. It's not great to get that news, but understanding companies and kind of the reporting process, I'm not surprised that it's on this part of the calendar. I wouldn't be surprised to see layoffs get a lot worse here in the months ahead. Americans are struggling on a lot of levels. This year in 2025, 67% of Americans are living paycheck to paycheck. And that's increased over last year where it was, I believe, 63%. Even worse, for Americans making $100,000 or more, close to half of them are living paycheck to paycheck. What I'm about to tell you is a truth that many Americans don't want to hear, or they listen to it too late. More often than not, it's a spending problem, not an earnings problem. It can be both, but anecdotal and market-wide evidence shows that people spend more than they should, even though they don't need to. Not everyone is able or willing to live out of their car like I did. This is a great way to save money and travel, but there are a lot of ways people can cut back and save more. This is just a quick video to remind you to save for a rainy day. There could be more rainy days ahead, and if you're in a decent position today, just add a little more balance and prepare for potentially harder times. Hopefully they don't come, but a little preparedness goes a long way. Are you worried about the economy? Maybe you're seeing more layoffs with your close family and friends. Please share in the comments what you're seeing. We can all kind of piece together a mosaic or better picture of what's happening. And while checking the comments, I'd really appreciate it if you just tap that like button as well as subscribe, because that helps me out as a small content creator. And either way, thanks for stopping by, and I hope to see you again soon.